It's your boy Hitman D coming at you live with another video, man. Yeah, man, we got to talk about Monday Night Raw. We got to talk about Monday Night Raw, man. Monday Night Raw was an epic show. It was a damn good show in my book. It was a good show, much better than it ever was. So I definitely got to get up here and talk about it. As Trick Williams say, let's talk about it. All right, man, but let me go ahead and start. Okay, they started us off with Dominic Mysterio defending his title, his IC title against Penta. Great classic match, it delivered whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, man. As I said before, I like Dominic now. I like Dominic. He ain't one of my favorites, but I like him and love the trick he pulled. Man, he definitely pulled an Eddie Guerrero. Man, that was a sweet trick. How he put the hammer inside his boot, and he hit Penta in the leg with the hammer and applied the 619. That was pretty dope. But this was a great match. It was a great match, and now you know he got Rusev on his back. So I don't know how many more tricks he could come up with, but I know he's gonna come up with an executed plan to beat Rusev. Otherwise, he's not beating Rusev clean. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. He's definitely not going to beat Rusev clean. So he's going to have to use some kind of dirty, underhanded trick to successfully retain his title against Rusev. Otherwise, he's going to get thrashed. He's going to get squashed. But his match between Penta was a great match. That was actually a good match. Dominic, they both delivered, but Dominic managed to come out on top by retaining his title. So big props to Dominic Mysterio for getting it done by any means necessary. All right, well, another match on the card. Bro, look, listen, Asuka needs to chill. Listen, I like Asuka and all. Asuka is one of my favorite female wrestlers, but that damn woman needs to chill, man. I ain't gonna lie. Look, listen, I know it's all script, but Asuka pissed me off when she slapped Kairi Sane like that. That shit pissed. I like, look, man, Asuka needs to chill. Now I'm getting sick of her ass now. Keep you know what I'm saying? You know, telling Kairi what I'm getting sick of her ass now. But I'm getting sick of her shit, man, with Kairi Sane. But I already know what's gonna happen. I already know Kairi Sane is gonna eventually snap. Kairi Sane is gonna eventually snap, and she's gonna beat the hell out of Asuka. I can tell you that right now. But they're gonna have a great match. They're gonna have a great match. This is gonna be a great heated feud. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. That pissed me off the way she slapped Kairi Sane like that. I was like, bro, come on, man. So I'm ready for Kairi Sane to turn on Asuka. I'm ready for Kairi Sane to turn on Asuka for sure. So but what I think is, let me get back to Dominic Mysterio and Penta. What I think is going to happen is this is going to become a triple threat match between Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Rusev. That's what I think is going to happen. That's exactly what I think is going to happen. So, yeah. So putting that aside, so Kairi Sane and Rhea Ripley had a one-on-one match tonight. Kairi Sane should have won. But of course, Triple H had to put his Golden Girl over to win. So Rhea pinned Kairi Sane in a hard-fought match tonight. Kairi Sane put up an epic performance. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, Asuka needs to fucking chill. I'm sorry, she needs to chill. I ain't gonna lie, that shit pissed me the fuck when she slapped Kairi Sane like that. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Although I know a script, that shit pissed me off the way she slapped Kairi Sane like that. But like I said, eventually Kairi Sane is gonna snap. Kairi Sane is gonna snap, and she's gonna beat the hell out of Asuka. But this is gonna turn into a great feud. This is gonna be a great heated feud. Because now, you know, at first the Kabuki Warriors, they were the beloved tag team. You know, they worked so well together. But Now this time Asuka has turned heel and she's very like bossy. And she be telling Kairi Sane what to do. She acts like she's Kairi Sane's mom. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm ready for Kairi Sane to finally snap and turn on Asuka. It got to happen. Asuka has been giving Kairi Sane hell, and I'm sick and tired of it. I done had it up to here. I done had it up to here with Asuka shit. Come on, Kairi Sane. Let's go ahead and turn on her. Dang, yeah, but I didn't know Raw had came on, man, until I started I went on Instagram and I saw that Kairi Sane and Rhea Ripley had a match. It came on at 10 o'clock this morning. I think it came on earlier than that. So I went to work out this morning and whatnot. So when I came back home, I saw that Raw. I said, what the hell, Raw already came on? So I was like, damn. So I had to go. I had to watch it from scratch. I had to watch from scratch, and that was like close to 10 o'clock or whatever when I caught it, and I watched the whole thing. But yeah, man, it's time Kairi Sane finally snapped. And Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, man, I'm not really feeling them as a team. I don't know. They kind of annoying to me. It's this lesbian storyline shit. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't really like it. They becoming annoying. Well, Rhea Ripley I was already annoying, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I can't get behind it. I'm a fan of Kairi Sane. I can't get behind it. But yeah, but Asuka's being too reckless to Kairi. I do not like it. I do not like that shit at all. That shit pissed me off the way she slapped Kairi Sane like that. I said, man, look, man. Asuka, you need to fucking chill. I'm getting sick of your ass. But it's okay. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing I could do about it. Kairi Sane can definitely do something about it though, and eventually she will. She's gonna snap on Asuka. She's gonna snap and she's gonna unleash hell like never before. When Kairi Sane finally snaps on Asuka, it's gonna be a totally different Kairi Sane that we never seen before. That gets unleashed when she unleashed hell on Asuka. This feud is gonna be very great. This Asuka right here is more savage. This heel Asuka right here is more savage than ever before. I gotta give her that. Heel Asuka has always been great, but this heel Asuka right here is 10 times more savage. If anybody paid attention, close attention. This heel Asuka right here is more savage than the last heel Asuka a couple of years ago. So yeah, man, she pissed me off slapping Kairi Sane like that. But it's okay. Kairi Sane, like I said, ain't nothing I can do about it. But Kairi Sane would definitely do something about it eventually. She's gonna snap. Kairi Sane is gonna get fed up with Asuka shit, and she's gonna eventually snap. But putting that aside, CM Punk, LA, oh yeah, Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso was in the back, whatnot, talking. They was in the back talking, and And I can already tell Jey Uso is teasing a heel turn. Jey Uso is about to turn. Jey Uso is going to be turning heel in a little while, cause he already's pissed off at Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns throwing a temper tantrum at them because they tried to help him against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, which is they should have, because Roman Reigns was getting his ass whooped. They jumped and Roman Reigns didn't want them to help him. So now Jey Uso is about to turn heel on Roman Reigns. And eventually Jimmy Uso is going to turn heel too, and I see where this is leading. When Jey Uso finally turns on Roman Reigns, this strong-heated feud between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso is going to go into WrestleMania 42. So I can already tell you we're going to get Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso at WrestleMania 42 with Jimmy Uso as a special guest referee. That's the best way to go out to book this. That's the best way to book this. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso as the special guest referee. That's the best way to go out with this booking. That's the best way to get this match trending. I'm telling you. So they need to book it. Book it. And at the end of the match, Jimmy Uso turns on Roman Reigns as well and help his brother win. And we got both of the Usos as a heel again. That's the best way to go out with this. You couldn't have it no other way. So yeah. So Triple H, book it. Book it. Book it. So we had LA Knight and CM Punk and LA Knight in the back. You know, they were doing a promo against each other. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. I want to talk about Roxanne Perez, and I want to talk about Lava Kyrie and Bailey versus Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. Y'all want to talk about Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lava Kyrie and Bailey. This was a solid contest, solid tag team match or whatever. But what in the match, the funniest part of the match, when Lava Kyrie had to slap Bailey and bring her back into the match, and Bailey led her and Lava Kyrie to victory. So we all know Bailey has a split personality now. So I thought that was funny. She really had to slap some sense into Bailey to, you know what I'm saying, bring her back into the match and lead them to victory. And Lyra got it done. Lyra got it done by slapping Bailey, slap some sense back into Bailey to get her back into the match so they be on the same page and win the tag team match. And you know what I'm saying? Bailey got it done. Bailey won. Lava Kyrie got it done by slapping some sense into Bailey. And they won the tag team match. So this Bailey with this split personality, somewhere down the line, is going to turn on Lava Kyrie. It's going to happen. There's no, I don't see it going out with them as a tag team. And you know, Bailey keep having these split personalities. One minute she's cool with Lava Kyrie. The next minute she's snapping on her. So eventually Lava Kyrie is going to get fed up with Bailey. You know, she's going to get fed up. So eventually, Bailey is going to cause them to match by, you know what I'm saying, switches her personality. And Lava Kyrie is going to eventually snap. She's going to eventually, you know what I'm saying, snap and beat the hell out of Bailey. Then we're going to have a feud between those two. And you know Bailey's going to retaliate. So this feud could go either way with either of them winning it. But I kind of also say Bailey's going to win this feud due to her split personality. But Lyra's gonna give her one hell of a run. Lyra's gonna give her one hell of a run, but Lyra's gonna give her one hell of a run. But I think Bailey is gonna win the feud. So we're gonna see how that all plays out. So yeah, But they're a great tag team, though. They're a great tag team. So with Bayley bipolar gimmick, Lyra Valkyria is gonna Lyra Valkyria is gonna eventually snap. She's gonna get fed up. She's gonna get fed up with Bayley bipolarness, and Lyra's gonna snap. And she's gonna snap and beat the hell out of Bayley. So, Bayley's gonna retaliate in the process. Bayley's gonna retaliate. She's gonna attack. She's gonna viciously attack Lyra Valkyria after that. It's gonna be a strong heated feud, and I say Bayley's gonna win the feud this time. Like I said, Lyra Valkyria is gonna give it one. She's gonna give Bayley one hell of a run. She's gonna give Bayley one hell of a run. But I say Bayley is gonna win it this time. But so yeah, I say Bayley's gonna win the feud this time, and she should. I say that she should with her bipolar gimmick. So alright. So Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso was in the back. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso was in the back talking, and I could tell Jey Uso didn't really want Jimmy Uso to go out there and have a match against Bronson Reed due to his injured ribs. Yes, so yeah. So what I see happening is Jey Uso didn't want Jimmy Uso to go out there, so Jimmy Uso got offended. Jimmy Uso got offended, you know what I'm saying? He got offended and told his brother, "What, you don't think I can beat Bronson Reed?" And he don't think he can take him. He don't think he can get it done. He don't think he can, get it done against Bronson Reed. So Jey Uso was like, nah, he won't stand it that way. And Jimmy Uso, he's a hothead. He can be a hothead just like Jey Uso. So he said that's what it sounds like. He said you don't think I can. He said you don't think I can beat Bronson Reed. You know what I'm saying? And Jey Uso was like, he won't stand, and that's when Jimmy Uso was like, that's what it sounds like. So he told him he was gonna go out there and wrestle. So Jey Uso was like, okay. So Jimmy Uso went out there and put up a great effort, but one of them injured ribs, and he tried to hit Bronson Reed with some more drop. This dude 330 pounds, man, and you got some injured ribs trying to pick this dude up. Instantly regretted it. He instantly regretted it. Bronson Reed fell on his back. So that right there hurt him right there, his injured ribs. He felt that shit. And Bronson Reed went on the top rope, hit him with that, what's his name? Funami splash, something like that. He hit him with his finisher. Finisher, and that was it for Jimmy Uso. So, Braun Breaker came out there, and he beat him up some more. He beat him up. He speared him. He fucked his ribs up some more. And I was like, man, Lord forbid, do not let Bronson Reed hit him with his finisher with them broken ribs. Man, he gonna be internally injured. Like, he probably gonna be out for a while. He gonna be re-injured. His ribs gonna be fucked up even more. So thank God Jey Uso came out there to his rescue, and Jey Uso went off on Jimmy Uso. Because he told him not to go out there. He didn't want him to do it, but Jimmy Uso didn't want to listen. So, but I know what's going to happen now. Like I said, Jey Uso is going to turn heel. So putting that aside, a triple threat match with Jey Uso versus LA Knight versus CM Punk. Epic match. Epic triple threat match. But at the end, CM Punk won. CM Punk pinned Jey Uso. So that's just more frustration building for Jey Uso. There's more frustration building for Jey Uso whatnot. So he's already he's already not gonna let that slide. So eventually, like I said, Jey Uso is gonna turn heel. And I think it starts with him turning on Roman Reigns by turning heel. Because he's already been frustrated of not winning back the world title. See, he done came obsessed with the world title. Like a lot of wrestlers do when they get when they get a taste, when they get a piece and a taste of that world championship gold. You know what I'm saying? It hit different for a lot of wrestlers. And Jey Uso has become obsessed. That world title has become an obsession to Jey Uso. So he's eventually going to turn heel. And I say that's how he's going to win back the world title eventually. It takes wrestlers to turn heel to win back their second world title run. That's how it always works. That's how it works majority of the time. That's how it works a lot of the times. That's how it happened with Roxanne Perez. You know, Roxanne Perez got so obsessed, and she got a taste of that NXT women's championship. She got a taste of the women's world title. She got a taste of the NXT women's world title, and became obsessed. And when she had relinquished that title, and she came back to keep trying to win it back, and nothing was going good in her favor, she eventually snapped. She eventually, you know what I'm saying, snapped and turned heel. So that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen with Jey Uso. Cause he's already frustrated right now. He's already, you know what I'm saying, frustrated. So that's gonna lead to him eventually snapping. That's gonna lead to him eventually snapping and turning heel. And it starts with Roman Reigns. Then when him and Roman Reigns face off, then when Roman Reigns and Jey Uso face off at WrestleMania, with Jey Uso as the special guest referee. Not Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso as the special guest referee. And Jimmy Uso screws Roman Reigns and help his brother win at WrestleMania 42. Then we go on from there. With Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso as a heel, and Jimmy Uso is Jey's Uso right-hand man, just like Jey Uso was Roman Reigns' right-hand man. That's how it's gonna be with the Usos. And so Jey Uso gonna be the top guy. He's gonna be the main man with the world title again as a heel this time. And his brother Jimmy Uso is gonna be in his corner as the right hand man, but with a mid-card title this time. The Usos are gonna be 10 times strong. I'm calling it right now. I don't know too much about Sami Zayn possibly joining them, but I see a feud happening. But then again, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if y'all think, when I turn this video off, let me know in the comment section what y'all think if y'all think Sami Zayn could possibly join both of the Usos as a heel. Because what I think is going to happen, Sami Zayn is definitely coming for Jey Uso. He's going to come for Jey Uso and try to talk some sense into Jey Uso, saying, look, this is not you, man. This is not you. And Jey Uso is not going to hear it. He ain't going to want to hear it. So that's going to lead to a strong heated feud with, you know what I'm saying, Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. And then he got his brother in his corner. So what's going to happen with that is Jimmy Uso is going to screw Sami Zayn out of winning the match. So then, being that Sami Zayn is the IC champion, Jimmy Uso is going to have his eyes set on that IC title, and that's going to lead to a strong heated feud with Sami Zayn versus Jimmy Uso. And when they finally have that match, Jey Uso helps his brother Jimmy Uso win the IC title from Sami Zayn. And we got Jey Uso as the world champion, as the world, you know what I'm saying, as the WWE world champion. And we got his brother Jimmy Uso as the IC champion. So imagine that. Imagine that. I can see that happening. And big props to Maxine Dupri getting another title shot against Becky Lynch on Bout 3. I would love to see Maxine make history, but I'm telling you, if Maxine throws Becky Lynch for the IC title, that's going to piss a lot of fans off. But I tell you what, boy, I'm gonna be so happy. That is going to make my day. That is going to be such a Kodak moment for me, seeing Maxine Dupri dethrone Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. But so yeah. So this heel turn by Jey Uso as the world champion, it may work. People may buy into it. People may like it. People may like Jey Uso better as the world champion as a heel. I think fans are buying into it. These fans are gonna love it. So, all right, putting that aside, the match of the night, the shocker of the night. Well, I'm not shocked because I've been said. I can't count how many times I said Braun Breaker is going to turn on Seth Rollins. I said this way in the past. I said this shit way in the past. And tonight, Braun Breaker finally pulled the trigger. Braun Breaker decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on Seth Rollins tonight. And he did exactly just that. So I've been called it. I've been said Braun Breaker is going to turn on Seth Rollins. I knew it. Because Braun Breaker don't listen to nobody. Braun Breaker is a rule breaker. This man, he don't listen to nobody. And some of these people thought he was going to listen to Seth Rollins. Y'all damn sure thought wrong. Braun Breaker listening to somebody. This man, Braun Breaker, is a rule breaker. His last name Breaker speaks for itself. This man is not going to take orders from nobody. And Bronson Reed turned on Seth Rollins too, and Paul Heyman. They all did, but you know what? Seth Rollins got exactly what he deserved. He got exactly what he deserved. He had this shit coming for a long time because he turned on Roman Reigns way in 2014 and broke up the Shield, and he helped Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 by saying he would beat Cody Rhodes' Shield. So he's been rubbing it in Roman Reigns' face for years. You know what I'm saying? That Roman Reigns has been angry and bitter, and there's been a chip on his shoulder ever since Seth Rollins turned on him in 2014 and broke up the Shield with him and Dean Ambrose. Seth has been rubbing this in Roman Reigns' face, and when they finally had a match, I forgot what pay-per-view it was, Roman Reigns snapped and got disqualified, and he just, at the match, he just beat the hell out of Seth Rollins for what he did to him. So Seth Rollins tells Cody Rhodes he's going to be his Shield at WrestleMania 40. So he basically helped Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. And look what happened to him. And what have I said about Seth Rollins? He's a hypocrite too, right? He's a hypocrite, and he got exactly what he deserved. So do I feel bad about Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman turning on him? Hell no. Hell no. Why should anybody feel sorry for him? He had this shit coming a mile away. He was a hypocrite and got exactly what he deserved at the end. With the person that he screwed at WrestleMania 40 that he rubbed in his face for turning on him, saying he'll be his Shield and help Cody Rhodes win the world title and finally finish the story. All this backfired in his face. All this came right back on Seth Rollins. He had this shit coming for a long time. He got exactly what he deserved. He got exactly what he deserved on Monday Night Raw. Hell, that was the best ending. Now what, Seth Rollins? Yeah, now what, Seth Rollins? Now who you got to be on your side? Who you got to help you? Who you got that's going to help you team up against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed? Don't even look in Roman Reigns' direction. Don't even look in his damn direction. CM Punk damn sure not going to help you. And I know damn well LA Knight is not. But more than anything, Roman Reigns shouldn't have helped your ass at all. You don't deserve help, Brady. You don't deserve help. You know the saying, you reap what you sow. And you sure got exactly what you deserved. You had this shit coming. You had this coming a mile away. Yeah, it ain't so funny now, is it? It ain't so funny now, is it? You got a taste of your own medicine this time. In the worst way, the worst manner. Yeah, look at you now. Look at you now. Now what? And you did all this. You did all this playing the good guy, saying Roman Reigns was this and that and the third, just to take his spot and get recruited by Paul Heyman. And look what happened to you at the end. Paul Heyman turned on you as well, just like a snake in the grass. He played you just like a fiddle. He played Seth Rollins just like a damn fiddle, because we all know one thing Paul Heyman is going at is manipulating someone. He's a very good manipulator. Hell, he's the best at manipulating people. Paul Heyman is the best at manipulating people. If there was to have a manipulating contest of Paul Heyman would win hands down. Because nobody is good at manipulating people like Paul Heyman. Hell, he manipulated Brock Lesnar a couple of times. Nobody is good at manipulating people like Paul Heyman is. So Seth Rollins got exactly what he deserved. Because he tried to play this good guy role and, saying Roman Reigns, acting like Roman Reigns is a cancer and all that, and, talking about he don't like how the type of person Roman Reigns is becoming. You're the reason that Roman Reigns became the monster that he was. You're part of that reason, Seth Rollins. And this whole time, you played all the fans like a fiddle, and you wanted to join Paul Heyman. Well, you didn't play me like a fiddle. I was on to your ass from the get-go. But you thought you played all the wrestling fans by acting like you were stronger against Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. But this whole time, you wanted Paul Heyman to turn on Roman Reigns so Paul Heyman could recruit you and you take Roman Reigns' spot. And and I will say, you succeeded in that. You succeeded. You succeeded for the moment. You succeeded in your little sneaky executed plan. But what happened? Yeah, you succeeded in your little you succeeded in your little sneaky executed plan. But what happened at the end of it? What happened at the end of it? Paul Heyman did to you exactly what he did to Roman Reigns and other people in the past. Now, I know you feel like an asshole right now. I know you feel like shit. I know you feel like a piece of shit. And you deserve to. You dug this hole for you. You dug this deep hole for yourself, and now you got to be the one to lay in it. You dug this deep hole for yourself, and now you got to be the one to lay in it. Because you thought Paul Heyman was going to really stick by your side. And you thought Bron Breakker was going to stick by your side. You thought Bronson Reed was going to stick by your side, and they all three of them stabbed you in the back. All three of them pulled the damn trigger on your ass. Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman, all of them pulled the trigger on you at the same time. Look at you now. Now what? And who you think is going to help you? Now what? Now you ain't got no help. Now you on your own. Now you on your own with no help. And you know, you don't deserve no help. You don't deserve it, especially not from Roman Reigns. Cause you screwed that man over, and so you screwed that man over, and you helped Cody Rhodes win the world title from Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 by saying you will be Cody Rhodes' shield. And eventually, I'm calling it now, Bron Breakker is definitely going to dethrone Seth Rollins for the world title. Don't even blink. Before it's all over said and done, Bron Breakker is going to dethrone Seth Rollins for the world title. Because Seth Rollins, he ain't got no help. Nobody don't like him. So who the hell is going to help him retain against Bron Breakker? He's outnumbered. He don't got no help. He's getting out, you know. So like I said, Bron Breakker is going to definitely be the person to dethrone Seth Rollins for the world title, and then we go on from there. And Paul Heyman is going to work with Bron Breakker. Because Seth Rollins is not retaining that title against Bron Breakker. You know, Seth Rollins betrayed a lot of people back in the day. All his sneaky executed plans eventually caught up with him. All his sneaky executed plans eventually, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, all the stuff that he did, all the rotten stuff that he did back in the day, it caught up with him. And when he didn't expect it, Bron Breakker came out of nowhere in spirit, or something told me something was going to happen on Raw. I knew it. So Seth Rollins got exactly what he deserved. And don't nobody feel sorry for him. And they don't need to. But there's some fans out there that probably feel sorry for him. Nah, man. Feel sorry for Seth Rollins for what? I was mad when he turned on Roman. And like I said, don't get me wrong, Roman Reigns is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I do like him. And I didn't want Cody Rhodes to win the title at WrestleMania 40. But part of me predicted Cody Rhodes was going to finish the story at WrestleMania. We should have got Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania for the Undisputed title. But no, they had to go with Cody. So Cody got it done thanks to Seth Rollins helping him win the title. And I didn't know if I didn't lie. I said, nah, man. Roman should have won. And like I said, make no mistake about it. Roman Reigns is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I do like him. I don't have a dislike for Cody, but Cody is one of my favorite wrestlers. And Cody Rhodes is one of my favorites, but I do like him a little bit. But I wanted Roman to retain at WrestleMania, which he should have. We should have got Roman Reigns versus The Rock. And I said how they could have ended it. The Rock be the person to dethrone Roman Reigns for the world title at WrestleMania 40. And Roman Reigns snaps like he He goes off the handle. He flies off the handle just like an animal. You know what I'm saying? He viciously attacked The Rock and beat the hell out of him where The Rock can't defend himself. He can no longer defend himself. And the referees and security try to go out there and stop Roman Reigns, and he's beating the shit out of all the referees and security guards. And then the cops goes out there and makes him, and he taking it like a boss. And they eventually get him down to get him out the arena, and the arena be destroyed with the ring announcers knocked out. We ain't gonna say they knocked out, but the arena be destroyed. They could have did it like that. But so yeah, Seth Rollins got exactly what he deserved, and now he ain't got no help. So you already know this title is Braun Breakers for sure. This title is Braun Breakers. Yeah, so that was the moment of the night by Braun Breaker turning on Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins had this shit coming for a long time. Now he ain't got no help. Who can help Seth Rollins? Now he done dug a hole for himself that he got to lay in and sleep in it. So Braun Breaker's choking to win that time, because Seth Rollins ain't got nobody. Who the hell's gonna help Seth Rollins? Who do he got that's gonna help him? Nobody. So that title is definitely Braun Breakers. Seth Rollins gonna try to give his all against Braun Breaker. This is gonna be a great match between Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker, but at the end, Braun Breaker is gonna win. Braun Breaker is gonna come out on top as the world champion. Not to say Seth Rollins can't get a victory over Braun Breaker. He can. Braun Breaker is a freight train now. He's a powerhouse and he's a freight train. But Braun Breaker got help. He got Braun Breaker. He got Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman by his side. So he's going to easily win that title from Seth Rollins. Because Seth Rollins done dug a hole for himself that he can't get out of, that he got to lay in now. He definitely don't need to ask Roman Reigns for help, because Roman Reigns is not going to help him. If it was Roman Reigns would screw Seth Rollins himself to help Braun Breaker win the title. That's how much Roman Reigns hates Seth Rollins now. So he damn sure better not ask Roman Reigns for help. CM Punk don't like him. He don't want nothing to do with him. You know damn well LA Knight not gonna help him. So who he gonna go to? Yeah, that title's Braun Breakers. That title's Braun Breakers. Cause he ain't got nobody to help him no more. Yeah, so Braun Breaker don't got Seth Rollins is he's done for. He's done. Yeah, so yeah. So yeah, man. So I rate Monday Night Raw an A+. This was a great show. It was good all the way through. I rated an A+, man. Yeah. I'll be doing another live video later on, whatnot. But thanks everybody for your comments and everything, sharing your thoughts, and I'm gonna go on and get up out of here, and I'm gonna let my phone charge. I'm gonna do a live stream on YouTube later on. So with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm signing out.